Yo, can you hear me? What's up, Robert? I'm gonna be testing out some new stuff tonight. This is uh this is gonna be my first preseason stream. We got the first preseason game. I have also just got back from the gym, so I'm eating my post-workout meal. Everything look and sound decent here. Looks good on my end, but I don't know about the audio. Step in. What's up? Are we ready for some damn football? It's been too long. We're all rooting for the Cardinals. It's hard to root for the Cardinals when I just saw a highlight reel from their training camp and there's no highlights. There are a ton. Got Devin Lloyd on the Panthers, though. That's a fresh one. Dewey went to the Cardinals. Calais. Is he back there again last year, or is he done? I can't remember. I'm just ready for some damn football. I'm excited. It's been way too long. I've been yearning. How does the new how's the new scoreboard look? I'm waiting to see if it's functional. Yeah, I figured, speaking of it, but I figured I love the retro theming. I've got the old school Madden in the back. Might as well. I might as well. It should. That's what we're going to test out tonight. Also, if you see up there in the top right there. Also, there's a lot of stuff that should happen. So there's notifications that should show up when a play happens. Also, I've set it up to where it runs off an API automatically. So when fantasy stats update, it should show the fantasy stats of the top players from each game. So we're testing it out tonight. We're gonna see if I'm as smart as I think I am. I know there's gonna be some bugs. We're gonna have to work out the kinks, but that's what today is for. Granger, get out of here. What do we got on our poll right now? 6 votes. A lot of people saying Panthers are going to have a better year, which they should. I feel like the Cardinals are in a predicament to where they kind of have to try and get a top quarterback in next year's draft, right? Also, make sure you guys are hitting that that like button. We need all the likes we can get. Help boost my algorithm here. Not a lot of people looking for Hall of Fame game hangouts tonight, so this will be a great night to test everything. Also, Sheila will be joining us via Discord chat here in a little bit. Yeah, and the running back they just got, which hopefully he turns out to be like the next Ashton Genty and all that. A lot of young running backs that come into the league recently have been really good, and I know they're banking on that. I don't know, for the Cardinals' sake, if Carson Wentz, or not Carson Wentz, Carson Beck, goddamn Carson Wentz making a comeback. If Carson Beck can be really good, then they could have secretly found their guy. Speaking of Carson Wentz, though, I feel really bad for how his entire career turned out, man. All right. Got the game pulled up on Peacock. Make sure it's not bleeding through the stream so I don't get copyright hit. If I ever get copyright hit, I better be full-blown show and everything. I don't want to get hit for accidental audio. Oh my God. When you're in a calorie deficit, everything tastes amazing. Here in a little bit, I will be eating this bad boy. Get a little sweetness in my life. That'll be the second sweet thing. I had a protein bar earlier. Luke Kuechly, look, he's big still, but he's a lot smaller than he was when he played. Here we go. The bots. Every single year. We're going to try and get rid of this. Love Drew Brees, dude. I love Drew Brees. I've got a Drew Brees jersey. Not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna say my generation. We grew up with like some of the greatest players of all time, like a lot of good quarterbacks too. Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Eli Manning, Brett Favre, then Aaron Rodgers. My God. Larry Fitzgerald, probably one of my, if not my favorite wide receiver of all time. Even though he wasn't a Jag, dude just loved football. I'm not gonna lie, if I ever met Larry Fitzgerald, I'd probably cry. I probably would tear up a little bit and be like, man, this is a surreal moment. And I gotta start getting new shirts. My neck's getting smaller. My shirts don't fit right anymore. Larry, don't cry or I'm gonna cry. Those guys were good too, man, but it just seems like all of their careers were either cut short or not with the same team for a long period of time. Like my generation, yeah, Larry Fitzgerald. I love Larry Fitzgerald. But my generation, man, those players stayed with the teams for a long time, and you just associated that player with that team, and it made things that much greater. Once guys like OBJ and stuff, like people like that, came in and just they either got hurt, went to another team, and just things just it felt different. I love those guys. Watching them is insanely fun, and the guys now, new generation now, is insanely fun. But things change with the NFL, and it's not necessarily bad, but it's different. I just miss when players stayed with a team forever, like that was their team. Now, if a player leaves a team, the fandom changes. Like, there's more fans of a player than there are of teams now. Like, people will jump fandoms a lot because of a player. And I miss that. But again, I love the NFL now. I love I love the players. I love what they can do. The athleticism has gotten insanely good. Like, some of these guys can do insane shit. You see it more like back then, back in the early 2000s, late 90s, my generation. Like, when you saw a play like that, it was like, holy shit, you won't see another play like that. But you could see 3 or 4 plays like that on one Sunday. That's how athletic these guys have gotten. So there's good things that have been left behind, but now there's like really good things that are developing with, the new players. So yes, things change. You can't always keep everything the way you want it, but that's the good thing about football. What's up, BTJ Lover? Right, finally, football is back. We got into the World Cup for a little bit over the summer, so that was nice to have something to cheer for. I wanted the USA to surprise the world and go for it, but then after they were gone, I was pulling for Argentina, and they came up short against Spain. But I can't hate that. It was still good. They're working on a Parker contract. The bots are back. We're gonna get them. I'm trying to tweak my bot spam filter. Somehow it's not. Let's do regulars instead of subscribers. Like, I can ban emojis, but I don't, because I want people to use emojis, right? Well, we don't have to. Antonio Johnson doesn't need a contract right away. We got to get Parker's done, I think, soon, because some of these wide receiver contracts are starting to get crazy. We need to get them while we can still get something team friendly. But yeah, I agree. Antonio Johnson soon. I can't wait until this game starts so I can test all this automation. Yeah, I like Parker. We definitely need him. I'm just scared. I'm hyped up, but I'm scared to get too hyped up because if I get too hyped up about a player, they get hurt, and I don't want Parker to get hurt. Me and Sheila are on the fence, so we're getting the rivalry jerseys when they come out, and we want wide receivers. We both want wide receivers, but we don't know who to get because we don't have any wide receiver jerseys currently. So BTJ, Travis Hunter, Parker. I like Jacoby, but I don't think he's in the mix for jersey, even though the number 3 looks good. Parker might end up not returning punts. Josh Cameron might end up becoming that guy. They're saying he's been doing very well in camp and is a great returner. So we'll see. If that's the case, though, that just keeps Parker fresh for 100% offense. It's so easy to remember the name Josh Cameron, too, because that's my cousin's names. Josh and Cameron. Special teams coach says he's going to keep returning. I believe it until they put Josh Cameron in. I truly believe, and it's not just because I think Josh Cameron's a better returner. I just think Parker Washington is that good of a wide receiver that they're going to make him full-time and let Josh Cameron take over just so Parker's fresh. Yo, Robert, what's up, man? How are you? Guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's get as many likes on the stream as we can, even though it's just a Hall of Fame game. Get as many people hitting that like button as possible. We got to prime us up for the season. I'm doing fantastic. I cannot complain. Yeah, I know. But I think as the season progresses, I think there will be a need to keep him fresh for the offense. I love him at returner, don't get me wrong, but I think as far as squeezing people in and keeping roster spots, we'll eventually see Josh Cameron take over. Or someone else. But that's just me saying I think Parker Washington is going to elevate his wide receiver game that much. So that's a compliment for me saying that about Parker. Is that I think he is going to be that good that they don't want to risk anything. BTJ, Parker Washington, CJ Williams, Josh Cameron, Travis Hunter. You're missing somebody, brother. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why I say Josh Cameron, because they've already said he's been returning some punts in camp, and they say that he's doing very well. I have a new roof. I would like a metal roof, though. I did see that. JP Shadrick is a known Frank Frangie hater, and I'm glad that he got what he wanted. Yeah, I just saw the ad for the metal roofing. We have our new roof is like 5 years old. It's shingles, but good enough for now. Drew Brees. Roger Craig. Adam Vinatieri. Hey, I knew of no greater kicker during my time than Adam Vinatieri. I hope so. I really hope that JP returns to do our play-by-play. The funny thing is, they asked JP a list of his past and current favorite play-by-play callers. Did not say a word about Frank Frangie. Not a peep. Now, I knew the rumors that JP did not like Frank Frangie, but then when that happened, I was like, yeah, he's not a Frank Frangie fan. And I don't mind Frank Frangie, but I don't know him as a person. But a lot of people say he's not a nice guy. We get to hear Chris Collinsworth for the next 3 hours. I've missed football so much, I'm willing to listen to Chris Collinsworth for 3 hours. Do they have Canton on here? Sorry, I had to put on the Cardinals and Panthers down here. Can we get at least one Mahomie? Right. I want to hear that looked a little Mahomie. That looked a little Mahomie, didn't it? Frank stopped doing the Teal of the Show with Jamal last year. I think he retires after the season. I could see it. There'd be a lot of people in the organization and in the media around the organization that will be happy when Frank Frangie leaves. I have heard that Frank Frangie slighted quite a few people in his early days. Right, that's his pregame. That's what gets him pumped up. He's got the Mahomes highlights going, and he's got Taylor Swift song playing with it. That gets him absolutely going. We might. Now there's probably gonna be a delay on my my new system here. So I'm probably gonna react to stuff and then it'll pop up a little bit after. I don't know exactly how long after. And I don't even know if it's gonna work at all. That's what this is for. I've just heard stuff throughout watching different media stuff, and random things have been said. Nothing like insanely against him, but then there's been interviews of people who have gone and they've kind of slighted him just a little bit. All right, here we go. NBC Sports welcomes you. Oh, yeah, Mike Tomlin. Yeah, he's with NBC now. We got a lot of tight ends that I'm going to like watching because I think we are going to obliterate defenses with our offense. Luke Kuechly's dad looks like it would be Luke Kuechly's dad. The beckoning is coming. I love it. Oh, yeah, we get to see Mike LaFleur. I've heard the complete opposite, Robert. I have heard that our defensive line, no matter who is on the edge, is obliterating Walker Little, left and right tackle. He's probably doing a little bit better at right guard, but I did see that Trayvon embarrassed him to the point to where Liam just sunk his head down and like shook his head. All right, here we go. We're back. We're back. All right, we got a return to the 25-yard line. All right. We've got our fantasy has updated a little bit. We're still waiting for the game here. We'll see if that, unless I got to click. Hold on. Not on my watch. We got him, boys. We got him. Oh. All right. We got us a nice little play there. All right. So far, the fantasy thing's working, but the game thing's not working. That could be delayed. We're going to see. I do want to see Wyatt Milam come in and play. All right. Pickett. We got the... Oh! Taking Sanders down. A little bit of a gain there. Third down. All right, the fantasy thing's working. I gotta fix this though. See, this is what we're doing. We're fixing stuff. All right, I got that going. All right, so the fantasy thing's working, but the game thing's not working. I've got to look into that. I'm happy about the fantasy thing, though. That's updating by itself, which is very nice. Yes, tomorrow's the scrimmage. I wish I could be there to see that. Yeah, I feel bad about that too, Robert. Bad things happen to good people, you know? All right, decent run there. About a 4-yard gain. Can you guys see the fantasy thing clearly? All right, Carson Beck. Oh, he sees a lane and he takes it for a first down. Look at him. You can't, but it's small. I guess it just depends on if you're watching on your phone or like tablet or TV. I could probably... I actually don't know if I can increase the size. Oh, a little cutback. Look at that. That was a nice cutback and run there. All right, there's 8. I've got the top 8 fantasy scores for each team on the list. So I'm happy that works, though, for now. I'm happy about that. Dewey hit Zach Ertz really damn hard on one that I saw. Carson Beck. Quick pass, incomplete. 4th down. I wonder, how long is Carson playing tonight? Anybody, have they said that at all? Oh, I got to get rid of this. So it found the game because the fantasy stats are showing up. I'm not going to dwell on it too much if I can't get it fixed quickly. Oh, nice bounce. Out of bounds inside the 3. Now I've got to look up the stats and see if they line up. Yes, he is, but he's just a temporary. I guarantee you he won't start the entire season. They're backed into a corner at quarterback. Why is NFL.com not showing player stats during the game right now? Everything's like blurred out. Why is their score blurred out? Is that happening for anybody else? Where their score and everything's freaking blurred out? I guess I'm just going to look on ESPN. All right, who we yards, 2 catches. So, yeah, that looks accurate so far. All right, Panthers back with the ball. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, 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 oh. Trevor Achan backed up. Second and 12, backed up on the 1-yard line. Well, we've got our first player injured. Not good. All right, Pickett backed up over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Could have been picked off. 3rd and 12. Tough spot to be in. Oh, got a flag on the play. Ooh. Offense, half the penalty, the goal, false start. We're at the half-yard line. Kenny Pickett slinging it up. And that is, yep, that is pass interference. They're going to get moved up pretty far. Clark didn't even look behind him, didn't even try. He just got all up in his business. All right, so the alerts are working too. So the only thing that's not working for me is the scoreboard football. And that's fine. That's the original thing that I wanted to do. It is not working. Everything else is working just fine. What's up, Palm Bay? We're here for another season, baby. All right, little short pass. Flag, loss of a yard. See what the flag is. Holding. On who? Offense. Number 76. Did the Hall of Fame get a facelift? Did they change something with the field? I think they had so many complaints about the field last year, they changed something. And I think they upgraded the facility as well. Over the middle, Sanders Short gain, 4th down. Fred better be in the Hall of Fame soon. He better be. He freaking better be. Big punt. Let it go. Oh! Down at the 3. The Fred camera. The Fredra. My poll concluded. I didn't conclude it, but there we go. 75% of the voters think that the Panthers are going to have a better season. Hank Hill's in the Hall of Fame? Please tell me that there's a player from way back in the day named Hank Hill that's in the freaking Hall of Fame. Please tell me. All right, we're gonna look at something right here. We're gonna look at something. Nope. Get that off of here. All right, I'm not gonna get hit for a tiny bit of a commercial. Cardinals just aren't built for their own division. No, not at all. Their division's crazy. Their division is too insane. Too insane. All right, we're gonna look at this really quick while I work on something. So the funny thing is, it doesn't work unless I have my main camera on. So it found it. 7-12 in the first. That's accurate. It's just not reading on the screen there, so it's all right. I'll get it working by next game. At least the fantasy stuff's working, and the alerts seem to be working a little bit. Oh, the Hall of Flame. The Hall of Flame. I got you. It would have been cool if there was a old player with the name Hank Hill. Yes, I am in preseason mode myself. But that's fine. Listen, 2 out of the 3 things are working. 2 out of the 3 things are working. That's a win in my book. I knew there was going to be some bugs. Man, going for a run there on the 4-yard line. Going to be third down. Still backed up a little bit. Duval. Nobody can make fun of that ever again, by the way. Coming in, going 13-4. He said, I'm going to show everybody. Carson Beck slinging it up down the sideline, wide open. Boom. Down it. Player down at the 42. Let's go. What a shot. What a freaking shot down the sideline for Carson Beck. The Panthers just got Becked on, dude. Look at that 35-yard pass. Carson Beck rolling out. Pass complete. Ooh. Little tiny helmet to helmet there. Oh, there's Dewey, not suited up. Dewey's not playing tonight. Yes, Mike LaFleur. Matt LaFleur's brother. Handoff, little slip. That don't matter. That don't matter. Broke it for a first down. Cardinals moving and grooving. They don't even need a big penalty like the Panthers needed. All right. Going with the fake. Beck, another pass complete. Looks like the tight end there for about 4 or 5 yards. Cardinals moving right now. Next Friday, I think. Or Saturday. Friday or Saturday. Damn! Carson Beck with a dot. 1st and 10. Carson Beck's just letting it rip, dude. Look at that catch, too. Another handoff. Cutting back to the inside. Pushing for about 4 yards. Carson Beck's having a game, dude. Steppen was right, man. The beckoning is here. All right, Beck with another pass complete, and that's going to be, just short of a first down. Well, we're getting close to, we're inside the red zone here. We're about to, look at that sidearm throw. Carson Beck is out here looking like a veteran. I mean, he's of veteran age. He's almost 25. 24-year-old rookie. Handoff, first down. down around the 13-yard line. Yeah, he's a super senior. Or he was. I mean, hey, all that extra reps that you got in college, man, look, that seems to pay off a little bit. See if he can keep that confidence rolling. Another handoff. All right, it's going to be second down. Oof. I predict Carson Beck is a starter by the end of the season. Carson Beck! Oh! Over the middle! I think he was just shy. He was just shy of the touchdown. Oh my God. He's legit making passes right now that you would see a veteran quarterback making in the second half of a season. All right, into the first. Yeah, I mean, people. I mean, they had again injuries in camp, not great. But the Panthers, they have a lot more to do. Like they're putting like band-aids on stuff. The really like I like Bryce Young. I'm not a hater of Bryce Young, but I just don't think he's the guy. You got Tet McMillan, who is a really good wide receiver. But the defense, you got some good players. They're just not stacking good players enough to. I mean, they were notoriously bad for trading really good players like Brian Burns, Christian McCaffrey, other guys that I'm forgetting about. We start school here on Monday, Wednesday. Booker goes back to school next Wednesday. He's not excited, but he knows that school's important. Listen, the Texans are doing everything they can to not pay CJ Stroud. They are paying every single person. They've backed themselves into a corner, though. I think they're banking on CJ not being a good quarterback next year because they put so much more money into that defense. You have a dilemma. Let's hear it. But first, let's see if Carson Beck and company can get this touchdown. Touchdown! Cardinals are the first to score. You have to. You have to. You can't miss week 1. All right, 7-0. 7-0. I haven't tried doing this. I don't know if that did anything, but we're going to see if that fixed it. Probably not. I saw the ball refresh, but I doubt that did anything. Palm Bay, for your birthday, the Jags are going to give you a W. Get the frick out of here. Travis Hunter picking off Shedeur Sanders will feed families. Unfortunately, I think Deshaun Watson's going to be the starter. I don't know if you saw the training camp stats, but Shedeur is the only one in camp who's thrown an interception. The least touchdowns thrown. They said that he's had a lot of overthrows and underthrows. So I think Deshaun Watson is their starter. Now, will Shedeur Sanders start again? Yes. That may have been recent. The last stat line I saw, it was only Shedeur that had thrown the interceptions in camp. But that was a couple days ago. I mean, they, that probably has changed. BTJ Cooks Tyson, we are going to obliterate the Browns, dude. Doesn't matter who's starting at what position for the Browns. We are better at every position. Now that Myles Garrett's gone, we are better at every position. Hands down. I can only say that now. Oh, Balin Breeze. We're going to be looking at a Balin Breeze here in the next few years. Oh, nice cut for the run. First down. That's Achan. Damn, he even looks like his dad. He looks like a freaking Drew Brees clone. My friggin' eyes burning, dude. Oh my God, I'm crying. Yours are burning too? What is doing this? We're dying over here. We've been infected. We're going to turn into fucking zombies, dude. I'm in the Discord, by the way. I don't know if you wanted to join in and chat. It's up to you. Boys, I'm crying over here. Now my nose is getting stuffy. What is going on? No, BTJ Lover. We are better at every position. Stream Elements got one. They freaking got one. Who farted in the room? Was it the cat? It may have been the cat. Damn. It wasn't me. If I farted in here, we'd both be choking. I've been eating like between 230 and 250 grams of protein a day. We would be not here anymore. Oh, he shook the sack and he throws it. And incomplete. Going to be 3rd and 6. Looking for a penalty. Didn't get one. Didn't get one. Also, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, hanging out, do not forget to hit that like button. Every like on the channel helps out. Let's get us boosted up and push for the regular season. Appreciate you guys being here. Hit that sub button too. Join the Discord. Do everything. Do all the things that I need you to do. Oh, pass complete. That's going to be for a first down. All right, getting close to the red zone. Panthers are starting to move. Starting to groove. What do we got here? Sent a gift. I've never had a gift. What is that? Sent Unk Alert for 440 joules. Unk Alert. Oh! Incomplete. Tried to get a tight end Mitchell in the corner of the end zone. Didn't happen. Paul Bay, thank you for the gift. I have, you know, I guess I am considered an unk. If I'm considered an unk, Palm Bay,
what are you?
You're considered a father. I mean, technically, you are a grandfather. I'm a father. I'll take it, though. I'll take unk. I'm an unk. Charlie boy. What's up, brother? I love me a good nap. Oh, first down. Inside the 5-yard line for Dylan. It's new to YouTube. Haven't figured it out yet. Me neither. It popped up. But yeah, that's cool. Either way, I don't know what that is. I don't know what a gift does, but I appreciate it. Kenny Pickett starting to cook a little bit. He's got to get on that Carson Beck level. He's got to. Are we gonna get a run here? Are we gonna get a Dylan Tutty? Yes, we are. Straight through, easy. All right, we got a game now. We got a game. Oh my God, what was that? That Panther freaking like 3D effect, dude. It like jumped at me. Holy shit. Is that like a new thing we're going to be seeing all season? Tiny hands. I got tiny hands.
Big head, little hands.
Oh yeah, Sheila saw the post. She didn't know why he had little hands in the post. She asked me, she was like, why does he have small hands? She was like, is that a thing? All right, 7-7. Life is good now that football's back. I agree with that. Any players on our roster you feel will have unfair expectations? Parker Washington. Listen, I think he's going to be great. But if he comes up with less than 1,000 yards, which I think he's going to hit 1,000, but Trevor feeds the ball to everybody. If he doesn't hit 1,000 yards, people are going to be so disappointed, even though it's not going to be fully all on him. But I truly feel like Parker's got unfair expectations. People are so hyped up about Parker that one drop or anything like that, people are going to be like, what the hell, dude? So, I don't know. Sent controller for 500 joules. I don't understand what's happening. Thank you, Palm Bay. I'm gonna have to look up. I don't know what listen. I haven't streamed in a while. I don't know what the new stuff they added. All right, but I appreciate that. I don't know what it does, but I like it. I like it. It's weird to me how they don't like it pops up like a super chat does, but not inside of the chat like a super chat does. You know what I'm saying? So it throws me off. I don't know. All I know is I have 5,000 joules from doing reviews. Okay, that's really cool. I didn't know you could get joules for doing reviews on YouTube. Nate Borkacher is going to be under the microscope from in-tune fans that are super into the game, but casual fans that are only hyped up because we went 13-4 in our round. Parker Washington is going to be under more scrutiny from the more casual fans than Nate Borkacher. What's up, Gary Davis? We finally have football back for the next 7 months. So excited. It's been a really long offseason. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. It was a really short time. It felt so quick between the Super Bowl and the draft. And then after the draft, everything slowed down. It was just crazy. Everything slowed down. You think Nate gets a rushing touchdown? I could see that happening as well. I think Nate has a good year. All right, Carson Beck dropping back, slinging it up deep. We got a man wide open, and he's got it. Oh, and he got hit, but he held on to it. What a hit, what a catch, what a pass. Holy shit. Holy shit. Look at that. This is a Hall of Fame game. There's a flag. Illegal contact, defense. Doesn't matter. Holy shit. This is a Hall of Fame game, boys. That's the thing. He didn't get knocked the fuck out. He ate that hit, dude. Look at that. Boom. He got right up and he got the fuck up and said, nope, nope, nope. All right, handoff. Look at this Knight guy. He's impressing the hell out of me. Carson Beck is too. My God. Oh, absolutely not. Cardinals division's way too intense, man. Oh, there we go. Look at the wherewithal to just throw it to the ground. I heard something. We talked about this earlier, Gary. I think Carson Beck potentially towards the end of the season could be the starter for the Cardinals. We've got to get a timeout, Cardinals. Yes, but can the 49ers even third stringers stay healthy? That team's got a injury curse. I think our run game's going to be good between three guys. I think they're going to break it up evenly between the three. I think Chris Rodriguez and Tootin are both going to have great years. I think LaQuint Allen Jr. is going to have a good year as well. Carson Beck to the corner of the end zone. The fader to the corner of the end zone. Carson Beck, what are you doing to me, brother? Semi Faco. I got a Semi Faco too, brother. He just got Becked on, dude. Hard. He just got Becked on hard. $14-7. Is Carson Beck's nickname Glass Eater? I like it. I like it. All right. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. We're back. Thoughts of Anton playing left tackle? He played left tackle in college, and that's his natural position. He's one of the best in the league at right tackle right now. So if he's one of the best in the league at right tackle, and you put him in a position that he is used to and he enjoys, man, I like it. Cam Little's going to be the next Hall of Fame kicker. I believe it. I believe it. Blake Preston, thank you for the sub. Haynes King, are we related? No, he's from Texas. Ooh, a little bit of a wide snap. Ooh, over the middle, pass complete. He hasn't been touched. Get up! Haynes King making plays. Let him blast a 72-yarder, dude. Just. Ooh, pass again over the middle. Pass complete. Couple of yards. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. He might not even suit up, though, to be honest. Huge pass! Incomplete. Look at that, Stream Elements on their shit right now. Thank you, Stream Elements. Also, I'm going to be, well, not just me and my family, we're going to be in Jacksonville in 2 weeks. We're going to watch the Jags-Panthers preseason game. We got a lot of stuff going on during the season. Too much to be able to go on a trip, so we decided to just go see a preseason game. If we're able to go see a regular season game during the season, we will. But we got a lot going on. Oh, another pass over the middle, first down. Haynes King just threading the needle here, making stuff happen. All right, ball just outside the 25-yard line. Fake handoff, Haynes King down the middle again. Ooh, broken up by number 26. You know what? I can't stay on that good enough. I'm just going to remove it. So boring that Cowboys-Giants is Sunday Night Football Week 1. Hey, they could have picked any game Week 1 for Sunday Night Football. I'd be happy with it. I'm going to be watching so much football Week 1. Oh, Haynes moving. He's on the run. He slides just shy of the first down. Going to be third and short. All right, we got 13 likes on the Hall of Fame game stream. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. Another one what? Huh?
He wants to show me another video
Oh.
of pocket dimensions.
Oh, okay. Haynes King, pass complete, first down. Franks runs out of bounds. Felipe Franks. All right. Rolling out. Pass complete again. First down, touchdown. Haynes King showing up. That pass was to number 86, Reed. That was a good catch and run. Great rollout, great pass. We've seen some good good connections from quarterbacks to wide receivers this game. Look at that. This is one of the best Hall of Fame games that I remember seeing. All right, the kick is up, and it is good. We have a 14-14 game. Damn, don't injure Bryce Young. Holy shit. Everybody's so big compared to Bryce Young. They're jumping up for that celebration. Almost knocked him back. I'm ready for halftime because I'm gonna eat my my protein bar. Candy Foundation specialists. God, this is definitely in North Carolina. Yep, it is. Yep. 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 Look at that. I've already logged the rest of my meals that I'm going to eat tonight. Look at that. Look at that. Just shy of 2,000 calories. Look at that. Protein, 232. Fat, 54. Carbs, what is that? 166. We're locked in, boys. We're locked in. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, I've been more locked in than I have ever been in my life. I went from like 272 pounds in December, and now I'm 226. There was about 3 months of that where I was putting on muscle, which I'm still putting on muscle, but I was putting on muscle and losing fat. So I body recomped for a little bit. Now I drop my calories, and we're gonna lose more fat. That's the plan. 2 months of a cut, and then we're gonna, during the winter time, I'm gonna do that middle ground, like the recomp situation, put on more muscle. Nice, BTJ liver, nice. 240 down to about 195, 200. That's big. That's big. We got a false start on the Cardinals. That's all it takes, man, is just making just simple changes. Ooh, incomplete pass. Got to be 2nd and 15. Yeah, like right now when I'm cutting, I eat very clean just because I can eat more food while I'm eating clean, like potatoes, rice, ground turkey, chicken. Like I can eat more of that. But when I was doing my my maintenance recomp, I was eating like I weighed everything still. I was eating 2,500 calories, but I was able to fit in like a couple servings of chips here and there and things like that. Nice pass complete. Out of bounds. Going to be 3rd down, just shy of the 1st. But yeah, after starting October 1st, I'm going to be eating 2,800 calories for 3 months. So I'm going to slowly put on some muscle and a little bit of fat over the wintertime. I've got everything planned out, which is that's the main thing. Plan it out. Most people don't have a plan and then they just quit a little bit in. Carson Beck with another big pass. Oh! There's a flag down. He almost pulled that in, though. I have noticed that, too. Not a lot of complaints about penalties. Yeah, absolutely. We had a lot of false starts, a lot of pre-snap penalties. Also, just terrible. Which who was it? That was a player that said that they've Jacoby. I think it was Jacoby that says that they've really worked with everybody and Trevor on getting lined up properly and making sure that everybody understands the plays. Jacoby said that not only him coming in later in the season, and he said a couple players admitted that they didn't quite grasp the plays. So there was a lot of penalties because of that. But Jacoby said that they've gotten together, they've locked in, figured the plays out, figured out formations. So nice run by Knight again. Big first down. He's still going. He lost the ball. I complimented him too soon. Did he get it back? I think the Cardinals got it back. Yeah, it got punched out. It kept bouncing for a little bit. Panthers couldn't grab onto it. I think, yep, Cardinals got it back. Yeah. I mean, Liam admitted that it was too difficult, and he even dialed it back during the season. So, first year as a head coach. I know he's been a coordinator plenty of times before, but I think he's a smart guy. He knows when to dial it back and when to admit that when it's on him. That's what I like about everybody, like coach, GM, players, everybody. They're willing to admit when it's their fault. Doug Peterson always just shifted the blame. All right, we got a first down run. Got someone in other than Knight now. It's another guy. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait to see what they've got dialed up for this year. Yes. Yep. They are 100% good teachers. You could see that throughout the season. Players just kept getting better. At each position, players just kept getting better, which is very nice. Except for De'Ami Brown. That was unfortunate. I was really hoping De'Ami was going to be just a good, solid wide receiver 2 or 3, but he was none of that. He was none of that. I liked his size and his ability in the past to, you know, get open down the sideline and, big guy in the end zone, but he always dropped the ball for us. Just, it didn't pan out. It was just terrible. Exactly. Devin Lloyd, who, again, played insane. But in the past, did not. It was a mix of having better coaches and it being a contract year. But for sure, whoever steps in and takes his spot is going to be good because of coaching. There was a lot of drops most of the season by other players, but De'Ami was just terrible all around. The one that sealed it for me was the Jets game where we were already up by a lot and there was no need to be trying to do whatever he was doing with the ball when it got bounced off and, I can't remember if it was a fumble or an interception, but that was just embarrassing. I was at that game. It was extremely embarrassing. There was a lot of drops this season, but De'Ami embarrassed himself more times than other wide receivers. There was a lot of plays where you just scratched your head, like, what the hell was he thinking? I think Trevor's going to have an insane season this year. I think we have at least 2 of our wide receivers with 1,000 yards. I think BTJ and Parker Washington get 1,000. I think Jacoby gets close. I truly think Trevor is going to have almost 5K passing yards. I really think this is the year where everybody's like, holy shit. Oh, Carson avoiding a sack, but then he gets sacked. He avoided one, got hit by another. I think that was the first sack of the night, right? It's 4th down. I think we're going to see our first field goal. First sack of the night, first field goal of the night. No, I do not. I have been a I won't say I'm a Walker Little hater. Because I don't want to shit on a player and talk bad, but I mean it's just ooh, that was almost blocked. Um he's just not he's not good, unfortunately. I hate to say it. I wish nothing but the best for any of our players. He just can't get his shit together, man. I like Tanner Kozoil. I like Nate Borkacher too. I think both of those guys are going to be huge additions. I think our top three wide receivers are going to be insane, or not receivers, but tight ends. I think they're all going to be. I think we're going to see lots of good blocks, lots of good, short passes, touchdown receptions, run blocking. We're just going to see it all, man. Like I got a feeling all three of those guys are going to be insane. Our offense is going to obliterate defenses. Me too. I really want to see Wyatt Milam come out there and handle business, take over, be that guy. Absolutely, but as far as draft, when they were drafted, Borkacher is going to be our tight end too. But they're both going to bring great aspects to the offense. You see, Patrick Mahomes had another bad pass in camp, and he yelled at the receiver and said, "You got to turn around at some point."
Oh my gosh.
That's what camp's for, BTJ Lover. That's what camp is for. It's to get better. That's one thing I will not do. And I know it's okay to critique players, but as far as rookies go, I absolutely do not like placing them like, oh, this guy's better, blah blah blah. Like they're all getting better in camp. This is their first time being on an NFL team. You got to give them time. You got to see what they have to offer. As far as I'm concerned, the position they were drafted at is the position they are going in. So we drafted Borkacher, our first pick in the second round. He's tight end number 2. Will that change? Could that change over time? Absolutely. King passing over the middle. Mike Tomlin always stares into the soul. Haynes King. Oh, did he pull that in? Was that a catch? Yep, that is a catch. John Mechie for a first down. Look at that Haynes King coming out here looking really good. Another quick pass to the sideline, but he gets wrapped up there. Gets about a 2-yard gain there. I don't know who ever hated on Mike Tomlin. It's hard to hate. I hated on the Steelers just because, I've got that old rivalry from the Jags and the Steelers being in the AFC Central together. But it's hard to hate somebody like Mike Tomlin. I feel like Mike Tomlin got more hate from Steelers fans than anyone else. Which, I mean, at some point, they had to change things up. It was understandable. All right, pass complete. Oh, he's still going! Inside the 15. Look at that big play there. Yep, Caleb Bransall and Wyatt were both hurt. I can't wait to see Caleb Bransall out there. Oh, Haynes King. Back of the end zone. A little bit of an overthrow there. 23 seconds. Can Carolina take the lead before halftime? Mike Tomlin's overrated. I like Mike. I've never hated Mike. Again, I hate the Steelers. Overall, I hate the Steelers. Every time we play the Steelers, I just envision them as a division rival still. Oh, there we go. Oh, that he had a guy. He had Horn Jr., but the throw was off its mark. Man. Yeah, he did. He that was a heavy hand throw right there. Damn. Haven't seen a player that wide open in a while. Now it's 3rd and 10. 18 seconds left. Carolina still has one timeout. Oh, there's a flag down. Pass complete. Tackle down. Let's see what that flag is for. Potentially holding. Two men in motion. I will say that. He did luck out with having Ben Roethlisberger for a while. Declined. All right, they might be able to tie it up here with a field goal. I mean, how many Super Bowls did they win with Roethlisberger? Just one? I don't know. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking back on it. I mean, he is known as being the guy who at least barely makes the playoffs every year. Well, now it doesn't even matter. I think this year the Steelers are going to break the streak. I think they're only going to win like maybe 5 or 6 games this year. Man, it's crazy being awake right now. And normally we're like starting to doze off. This is about that time we doze. Ooh. Yeah, that was not looking good there. Oh, I forgot to. 17-17, about to go into halftime. 8 seconds. My guess is they're just going to kneel it down. There's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's got to start stepping things up a little bit, man. He's got to start stepping it up. Ooh, I'm 2 subs away from hitting 3580. If you haven't hit that sub button, please do. We can get that thing back there to change to 3570. It only goes by tens. Unfortunately, I wish that updated by singular subs, but it does not. I want to get that thing to pop up and say like who's subscribed. That'd be cool. All right. Halftime. I can eat my protein bar. Man, you can tell this thing was heated up in the car. Look at that. It's all nasty. I gotta see if this is right. That's definitely not right. Carson Beck should have a lot more fantasy points than that. Protein time. I've been doing really good about spreading my protein out through the day. And protein bars give me something a little sweet. Hits the sweet tooth. And then I make this, I call it my peanut butter fluff, even though there's chocolate protein in it. But I do Greek yogurt, PB Fit, like the powder peanut butter. And then I do protein powder. And I mix it up, and then it gets all fluffy, and it's delicious. A lot of protein. And it's so thick, it like fills my stomach up. I eat that before bed so that I can go to sleep nice and happy. They're talking about it. You can't go into counseling for 3 or 4 days and come back. They're talking about the Mike Tomlin shit. Not Mike Tomlin. Mike Vrabel. I was just looking at Mike Tomlin. Mike Vrabel. They actually brought it up. They said that after he got caught with Diana Rossini, they were talking about that whole thing. I'm surprised.
What are you talking about?
NBC.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought they would have swept that completely under the rug, and I figured they would have said, "Don't talk about it." Wait, what happened? Oh, wait, I'm blanked out. Adam who? Which Adam? Eventually. I know we got a Wednesday game this year. Another Friday game. Always Monday nights. Tuesday is that last day. We got to get us a Tuesday football game. To be honest with you, I know players have been kind of weary about playing 17 games, but if they go to an 18 game year and they add an extra bye week, they could have a game every night of the week, most weeks, and they would be able to set it up to where teams had longer time off. They would just have to, the schedule would have to get really weird, but it's doable. Oh, I think they're going to have a big regression. Patriots fans are going to get a slap in the face this year. Yeah, Jags start of the season is hard, but it was last year. Oh no, the lady on the end, she messed up. Who, Adam Vinatieri? What a bummer. That was a quick halftime. I barely got my protein bar down. All right, I'll be right back. I got to go get a Coke Zero to get me through the second half. I think this is the year we beat the Bengals and embarrassed them. And I hope that Joe Burrow plays that entire game. I think we beat the Pats. Broncos is going to be a tough game. I could see us losing to the Broncos. But as soon as that season starts, I'm going to say we're winning every game. Doesn't matter. There is no question going into each game. We could start the season off 0-9, and that 10th game, we're winning. That's that mentality that I got. That's the type of fan that I am. All right, we are back. Halftime went quick. First half went quick. It is only 9:45. Game started at like 8:10, and it's already the third quarter. Listen, we almost won that game. It's okay. But we got to break this shit with, oh, we're cursed. We're breaking the curses. Last year, there was so many things that happened to us in the past that we just outplayed. So you can't have that mentality going in. That was week 2 for us last year, and we should have won that game. It was a fluke call. So I'm not worried about it. That's a game that I look at and see a win for us. Ooh. Got an encroachment. Number 64. Carson Beck still in, rolling out, pass complete, first down and more. Damn. That is a gigantic dude. Why does he look like the biggest tight end I've ever seen in my life? Is it just me, or is that guy huge? False start. Ooh, he's still moving. Second 11. Carson Beck stepping up. Pass complete. And there's a flag. Holding offense. Now we're starting to get some of the younger guys. Some of the third and fourth string guys. Some of the guys trying to make the roster. And they're making mistakes. That's why the first half went so quick. That was very minimal amount of mistakes. Second and 20. Beck slinging it over the middle. Pass complete. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. Virgil, number 82. Old school wide receiver number. Back with another pass. Oh. Complete, but they're going to be shy of the first. It's fourth down. Oh, are they keeping him out there? They're going to see what Carson Beck can do on fourth down. Fourth and 5. All right. Oh. Oh. He got it. The rookie Virgil. Oh, never mind. It bounced out of his hands. I thought he caught it. He almost had it. It was so fast, I thought he had kept it. Good effort. Panthers ball. Man, there's one thing I cannot wait for, and that's 2028 season when we get the stadium remodel. We get our new jerseys. I hope we get a Super Bowl win before then. We got 2 chances at a Super Bowl before the new stadium. I will say, though, if we win the Super Bowl in the 2027 year when we're in Orlando, there'll be so many people, media and everything, saying, should they just move to Orlando? Should that be their permanent home? All right, Panthers the pitch and lost about a yard. Ooh, handoff slipped up. Oh, he's still going. He broke some tackles and he fumbled it. Cardinals ball. Oh, he's injured. That may have been what happened. Lost control of the ball. Ooh, let's see what happened here. All right, there's the punch out. Okay, maybe he was faking the injury just to avoid the... Because that was a clean punch out. Did catch his arm there for a minute. Oh, here's a handoff. Gets wrapped up. Oh, we got another Cardinals quarterback coming in, making good plays here. 3rd and short. All right, another Cardinals handoff, 1st down run. Are we going to see Larry Fitzgerald's son in a couple of years? Notre Dame. Ball on the 31. Fake handoff. Pass complete. Oh, and he got the first and more. Cross the 20, cross the 15, down at the 12. It was a great run after catch. That's the Cardinals jersey that I do want. I want a Larry Fitzgerald jersey. Oh, out of bounds, but that was a good pass. Almost had it in. There's a flag. Oh, sacked. Sacked. That's going to be third and very long coming up. Carson Beck would never. He would have rolled out and threw a tutty right there, dude. And they're going to take the easy way out and hand it off, and he slipped up to the 25. Now they're going to try to kick the field goal with 5:16 left in the third quarter. The kick is up, and it is good. 20-17. We had an exciting first half and not an exciting second half. Man, I wish I could go to the practice tomorrow. Oh, look what they added to Madden. Well, hold on.
Oh, look. Oh.
That is cool. Spider-Man's on track to make another $200 million in its second weekend.
Of course.
And somebody said that's what most really good movies make in their first weekend.
Right.
Who's the next preseason game? We got a couple of games next Thursday. Jags are Saturday at 4 o'clock. We're going to have to get our workout in early that day because the Jags game's at 4 o'clock. Ooh. Slipped up. But we got games Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I sent Vic the invite through a DM and he still hasn't joined.
Oh.
He said he was going to.
I
Ooh, Haynes King gets the first down with his legs. And there's a flag. Ooh, is it going to be a hold? Holding. Oh, look at that pass and catch. There we go. Big first down. And there's a flag. Yeah, he did some extra pushing and shoving there at the end. Ooh, big pass towards the sideline. First down. Panthers helmets are all glittery, and then the guy wearing the Guardian cap is just gray. It's very weird to see. All right, handoff. Stuffed, going nowhere. Less than a minute left in the third quarter. Third and 9. Pass over the middle. He got it, but he's shy of the first. Are they going to try and go for a first down here? Yep. Yep. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum. You just got bit by a second set of jowls, dude. Pass complete and more across the 10. 5 out of bounds. All right, first and goal. Haynes King rolling out. Pass complete for a freaking touchdown. Carolina's in the lead. All right, extra point. It's up. And it's good. 24-20. You got you a salad? Oh, I gotta get my medicine. I will be right back. Yeah. All right, I am back. September 13th. All right, Cardinals with the ball back. Second and 6. Over the middle. Oh, pass complete. On the numbers. Slovis. I gotta remember that quarterback's name. Slovis. 27 yards. Inside the 40, going with a handoff. Cuts to the left side. Oh, and he got the first down. Or just shy of the first. He's right there at it. That was a nice run. Oh, another handoff. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Ball inside the 25. Slovis stepping up. Pass complete. He's still up. And they whistle it dead. Got about 7 yards. incomplete. 4th and 2. All right. Kick is up. Ooh. He made that. It looked like he missed it. All right. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right. All right. If you're joining the stream, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We are almost at the end of the Hall of Fame game, but we got every team's playing next weekend. Got a packed weekend. I like how Ring advertises their cameras by. Oh well, that was a good one. They've been posting just ads of like funny stuff happening, but they actually just showed someone about to get in or trying to break into a car, and then the Ring, they start talking to him through the Ring. So they actually had a good one in there. It's the Weberoni pizza. Pizza. Miles Davis for the run. Just shy of a first. Another handoff for a first down and a lot more. He's going across the 50, 40, 30. He's getting caught and inside the 25. Huge run. Huge run right there. That was a great run. All right, they got him down at the 25. Mink, what's up, man? How are you? We've been doing well. Hope you are. Haynes King, pass complete, and across the 20. That was close. He just ducked under that. Could have been bad. Haynes King with a handoff to Miles Davis again, who cuts in and out for about a half yard. Trying to make something happen there. Oh, that wasn't Miles Davis. Ball on the 19-yard line. Oh, bounced off. Could have been intercepted. Fourth down. Are they going to try to kick the field goal and go up by 4? Or are they going to try to convert here. Come on, it's just preseason Hall of Fame game. Don't even count. Go for it. Wow, they're kicking it. All right, good kick. 27-23. All right, now I'm going to test something here. Nope, wrong one. Oh my God, that's working now. Is the football working? All right, so now no live position data. Okay, so that's the football's not going to work. Well, that freaking works. Maybe it's just because it's. Oh, nice run. Kiner for a first down. 6 minutes left. Pass complete, no gain. .436 left. 5 seconds on the play clock. First down. Oh, he cuts back. He gets more. Inside the 15. All right, we got a 2-yard gain there for a run. Short pass complete, out of bounds, just shy of the first. Third and 1. Hand off up the middle, first down. Gained about a yard. Is that timeout? Arizona. Oh. Another Kiner run. I think they're trying to bleed the clock and then try to score. Ugh. Oh, did he catch that? Oh, he was out. They're saying he was out. That was close. His knee was in. Oh, yeah, it's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Yeah, because his like shin's in. Yeah, he's in. It's a touchdown. Give him the touchdown. They're gonna call it a touchdown. That's a clean touchdown. Yeah, it's a touchdown. Cardinals in the lead with 2 minutes left in the game. All right. Kick is up and good. Somebody was screaming their lungs off right there. This game could really end in a tie. Oh, Haynes King throws it out of bounds. Ooh. Well, Haynes King might be coming out. Oh, he's still in. Slings it up. Ooh. Maybe if he didn't hit his hand the play before. Uh-oh. I just heard a player say, try to grab me next time. Oh, yeah, that he should have called that. They should have called that. Third and 10. All right, Haynes King slings it up. Oh, in coverage. First down. And it was the one that said, try and hold me next time. And he got the first down. Panthers still have 2 timeouts. They're on the 45. Haynes King rolling out, throwing it. Ooh. Clock is still going. It's going to be a close one. Under a minute. They're going with the handoff. Oh, first down. And Carolina calls a timeout. Yes, they are. This was the first year that they were in this Madden 96. The Ravens are not in this game, I don't think. I think at the time they were still the Colts. Ooh. Pass complete. The tackle down immediately. Oh, also Texans not in this game. No, there's no overtime. It would just tie if they kick the field goal. Haynes King slinging it up down the sideline. Slightly high above him. I mean, at this point, I'd be open to them just tying it. Screw it. Just do it. Let everybody win. Tie the Hall of Fame game. Everybody goes home, I don't know, melancholy. Oh, Haynes King stepping up. He's going to take it. He's running it across the 20. And he goes out of bounds. 28 seconds left on the clock. Huge run from Haynes King. Haynes King with another shot and out of bounds. Right, yeah. I mean, me and him share the same last name. He had to ball out tonight. And I live in North Carolina, and they're the Carolina Panthers. Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe Carolina needs to win this thing here at the end. Second and 10. No timeouts. Got to take shots. Pass. He caught it. They're saying it was in bounds. They got to kill it. First and goal. You got to spike it. All right, 6 seconds. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you got to take a quick strike. Six seconds. Unless you're trying to win it and you don't care about losing or tying, then you can go for it twice. There's a quick strike. Didn't get it. 2 seconds. See what they do. He's keeping the offense out, so they are going to try to win it. Going for all the marbles here. King. Oh, he's running himself. He got it. Oh, my God. He won it with his legs. He just pulled a Trevor. Except he didn't fall down. But he won the game with his legs. Damn it, I'm proud of the kid. I'm proud of the damn kid. Look at him. Damn, 2 big runs on that drive to win the game. That's crazy. You love to see it. You love to see it. He is, man. He's going to be sitting right behind him. Be like, did you see that? Did you see that? Man, what a game. What a game. First half, great. Third quarter, Fourth quarter, really good. One of the best Hall of Fame games I've seen in a while. All right. You love to see it. Good for him. Good for the team. All right, guys, I'm hopping off here. I appreciate it. I will be back next week. I'll stream a couple of the games, definitely the Jags game for sure, but I'll decide what games I will stream. But I'll see you guys then. Have a good night. Duval.